All right, Jah big, big king, get free or die. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. All right, family, y'all like this video? Subscribe to the channel, Kingjahpower. Hit that like button. All right, make sure you go over there to the throne of Kingjahpower. Kingjahpower got too much truth over here on Kingjahpower. See, YouTube don't want to deal with Kingjahpower because he got too much truth and they can't handle it, okay? And so that's why I created the throne. Y'all got to go over there to the throne and subscribe and hit that notification bell on both channels, all right? So this Black Power for Dummies again because, and I'm going to get straight into it. So like the video. So this Black Power for Dummies again because, black people still is on the, you ain't even in kindergarten yet. If you still asking questions like these, they always talk about the word Africa come from superior Africanus. That immediately let me know you have not read Moorish history. See what I'm saying? You have not read Roman history. And your damn sure ain't got to the Greek shit. You see what I'm saying? So the three oldest words for Africa. Okay? First, Ethiopia, which was a word that described Africans by the Greeks. Okay? All Africans at one time was called Ethiopians. Okay? And so the second second is Oceania. By the time y'all get to Greek history, whenever you feel like you're going to ever think about picking up a book, okay, when you read Greek history, anytime, I don't care who it is, they go Herodotus, Homer, either one. When they go to talking about Oceania, they talking about Africa, okay? It's Africa. So these are words that will describe about us from other people. So it's the Greeks describing Africans and Africa as Ethiopia, Oceania. Now the oldest name is Al-Kebulan, land of the black people. See what I'm saying? Land of the black people. So we know the oldest word that we called it was Al-Kebulan. Okay? And so Dr. Ben brought us that information. And I did a video where I already showed y'all these slides because I was finna go get them again. I was like, hold on. I done already showed them these slides. And y'all need to go do some research anyway. Like this video. Okay? Now I got a video from brother Professor James Smalls. And I'm going to play him at the end. But he going to explain what I'm talking about. See? He going to explain where the word Africa come from. See? It did not come from no superior Africanus. See? This is all these little groups. The same who he going to be talking about is these same little groups. See what I'm saying? The Moors, the Israelites of America. See what I'm saying? Because all Israelites don't think like these so-called Israelites of America or whatnot. The copper ops, the fake black Indian. This is what they say, which is all, propaganda that they done learn off TV. Everything that they say to combat black power is what the same thing that the news media promote. That's just facts. Everything that they say come from Fox News and NBC and ABC. See, that's why YouTube will let them get up here and say all of that and shoot it way out there where 2,000 goddamn people seen it in less than a day. See? But when Black Power get up here, YouTube will send that to Ukraine. Where ain't no black people. See what I'm saying? Where it ain't no black people. See? That's what they do. See? But even though we see on the platform that is 80% of the people that's watching, I know my platform is from America. See? But YouTube don't shoot it there. See? That's why I say, these people, that's why I created the throne. See? Because there's too much truth on Kingjahpower. That's just facts. See? Because these people can't handle no truth. Whoever out here is facts over fantasy. But whoever speaking fantasy, YouTube gonna let that shoot out there because it don't mean that. Whoever speaking facts, they gonna hold them videos back. They trying to get rid of truth. They don't want no truth up here. That's just facts. They don't. They don't. That's why I created Black Power for Dummies, and that's why y'all better, watch these videos, shoot them out there, share them, because YouTube not going to do it. You're not going to get too many notifications or whatever. People be like, bro, I ain't never heard of you, but I'm surprised today. Somebody, I can't think of the brother's name, but he was like, dang, I'm surprised I ain't never heard of you. See, that let me know right there, YouTube not sending these videos where they supposed to go. They offshooting that to people that, ain't got nothing to do with black people. See, that's what they do. See, but they'll let all of that fantasy go out there to the black world or whatever. And then by the time some truth come around, a video with some truth in it, they already been indoctrinated with the dumb information that they teach on the news. See, they done been already indoctrinated, and then they repeat it right here on YouTube. And YouTube let that fly out here all to America, to the black community, with black people out here talking about, they some people that they ain't. See, to keep them preoccupied from really what we need to be focusing on. That's what they doing. And so they'll let that copper op shit come out here. They'll let the Moors and the fake Hebrew Israelites and all of that. They'll let all that come out here and shoot to the black community. But when it comes to something that really matters, that will really help black people, they gonna try to get rid of them videos. That's why they got rid of the conscious hip hop. That's why they got rid of the conscious hip hop, because they don't want no truth out here that black people that need to be hearing. See, before the internet, you had to either know somebody that was conscious that could get you the tapes, or you just wasn't getting the information. That's just facts. So my Uncle Supreme in Atlanta took me to the Africans. This before, the internet. This before YouTube, because YouTube, I think, is 2008. Took me to the Africans in Atlanta. And he a Muslim brother, and he would give me books, and I go back up the road and read them, return them when I go back to Atlanta or whatever. And he would give me another book, and it kept going like that. Now, I ain't no Muslim, but, everybody got some truth. But see, it's some bull jive and everything. See? Except truth. See? And so when he introduced me to the Africans, that's when I started becoming conscious. That's when I started, okay, because I went through a transformation to the Africans. It was like, dang, I ain't never met nobody like you. Talk about the African Americans. Like, bro, you know more African history than I do. That's just facts. That's just facts. And see, that's my homeboy Babu. Anybody out there from Kenya, from northern Kenya on the border of Ethiopia, I forgot the town name, but it's a brother named Babu, and he a Rasta brother. And he was down here in South Carolina with me. I'll tell y'all the story real quick. And he, we having this conversation like, bro, I ain't never met nobody like you, because we kicking it back and forth. Because most African Americans, when they see the Africans, they don't even say nothing. You see what I'm saying? They avoid each other or whatnot because of that stereotype, Africans versus the Africans, which was created by the U.S. government and white media. Let's just be real, to keep the Africans separate from the diaspora Africans. That's what they do. They'll move. They got the Eritreans and a bunch of the Ethiopians way out in Wisconsin, where it ain't no black people. But he telling me, he like, man, yo, how you know all this about the motherland? I, start kicking in the knowledge or whatever. He was like, bro, but I ain't never met no, African American that knew about Africa here more than I do. You see what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, I got a question though. Why all these Muzungus be going out here? They be jumping out of planes and diving to the bottom of the ocean and all of this. I was like, I don't know. Just don't you do. You see? And so I came, again, I'm a Mason. We build. You see what I'm saying? Me and my brother, and, we Masons. You know what I'm saying? We actually lay the bricks. You see what I'm saying? And so 2 weeks went by, I didn't see him. And so I'm like, damn, what Babu is, yo? You know, because we planning to go to Africa. So I get around some people that know Babu and shit. I'm like, yo, what Babu? That's like, you ain't heard? I'm like, what? And I'm telling it's like 6 in the morning. We on the beach. I'm like, yo, what Babu? They like, yo, you ain't heard? He like, he dead, bro. I'm like, what happened? I'm thinking something, he done got shot or something. It was like he went swimming with some Muzungus, some white people. See what I'm saying? In a raging river. See what I'm saying? End up drowning. See what I'm saying? Now, I know his mama stay in northern Kenya. See? And I'm trying to find his mama. His name Babu. And it can't be too many Babus. But so, if anybody out there, know some people in northern Kenya, because I know the people from Kenya on here. If y'all know him, because he know the Rasta community that's on the internet. See? But nonetheless, that's what happened. But see, that's why I say, Africans, when you come to America, stick with your own people. See? But Africans had their own name for Africa. Al-Kebulan, land of the blacks, land of the black people. See? The original home of mankind. See? But we know that if you look at the black land of Kemet with the black chalk, go do the research. Black charcoal, we say chalk, but black charcoal, okay? And they got a man and a woman right there. And they trying to say that this is Al-Kebulan, land of the blacks. When you see any statues around the world with black faces on it, that is just no different than, the Americans going everywhere planting their flag to let you know they done been there. See, it's no different than even when you come to the America with the Olmec, that's an African. See, that's an African, but they don't want to accept that because they don't want to be African. See, but all the facts prove these ain't the ancient peoples of America were African. They came from Africa, but they was, moving around. Africans ain't just stay in Africa waiting on Europeans to show us, say, man, we gonna wait till the Santa Maria and the Pinta and the ship Jesus to come pick us up before we ever get on the boat. That's just a European way of thinking. Even Black Power people sometimes gotta, get into studying more of that. See? But Africa is the homeland. It don't matter what they done called it. See what I'm saying? And see, Superior Africanus, the Romans would name themselves after the people they conquered. Okay? It's not like today. They would name themselves after the people they conquered. You can't take, modern ways of thinking and try to put it back, in BC time. See? You can't do that. They had a different thought process than the European got today. Even though they was always down with them being on top and blacks on the bottom. That's just the way that it is. See? That's just the way that it is. Even though the Greek and Romans had a lot more respect for the ancient African than Europeans of today have. The Greeks and the Romans would look at these traumatic little England or whatever. They would look at them as savages. They wouldn't even look at them as, as they saw themselves. See? They would look at them as savages. And so, like when you talk about New York, New England, York is in England. Okay? New England. Okay? England is in York. Goddamn England. Okay? So, what am I saying? If we is to think that Africa was named after a European, which is not, okay? And I'm going to explain it here in a minute. But I could say the same thing about America. Amerigo Vespucci. Okay? Amerigo Vespucci, which is true. Okay? But that just like I was talking the other day, like they talking about Turtle Island. Niggas out here talking about some turtle gang. They didn't call their land, the Indians didn't call their land no Turtle Island. See? Tananaku does not translate to no Turtle Island. Okay? Y'all niggas got that shit from the Moors. You got that from the Moors. And the Moors done looked at the map, say, ooh, this look like a turtle. And they start calling it Turtle Island. How the hell is the Indians supposed to see over above their head? See? The only way you would have known that it was in the shape of a turtle, what you got, the Indians had drones or something? See? That's what you can't explain the unexplainable. See, y'all got propaganda, run out there, jump in anybody live stream and believe everything they say, and that's all you never go back behind. That's why y'all don't never have no new research. That's why y'all don't, and most of these people that think like, these Moors and these copper ops, they don't even got no videos on their page. They be up here, most of them people that's in the comments saying, oh man, y'all saying Africa, we ain't no Africans and all that. Then you go to their page, they don't even got no video. These niggas got 1 subscriber, so they just fans on the sideline wishing they was in the game. That's all that they is. They just trying to distract. See, they'll jump on anything. They one week they are more. 1 week they're Israelite. 1 week they're goddamn copper op. See? They'll jump around 2, 3, 4, 5 different things. See? When you look in their background, they ain't nothing but a Christian. See? And I ain't getting on the Christians because some of the Christians know this information. All right? And so, family, look, I got another video, but I'm about to let Unc play, and then I'm going to see y'all on the next video. But listen to what he's saying and go behind him and do the research. Kingjahpower. Big King. Like the video.
Arguments that what immature people argue about. The word Moor is a Roman word for black. The word black is an English word for black. African is an African word. It comes from the Afri people who lived in what was then Tunisia. They now live in places like Niger, Mali, and Senegal, and they call themselves Afri. That was one of the many ethnic names. The Romans' acronym for land is Ka. Is in the Roman literature that we see the word for the first time. That I'm going to Afri land, I'm going to Africa, where the Morush lives, where the blacks live. That's all they were saying. So if people ain't studying Roman literature, and they're going to have a conversation with somebody named Leo Africanus, first of all, that person named Leo Africanus, that's not the name at all. There was a Roman general who defeated Hannibal, and you take the name of the people you defeat. So he defeated the Africans, so he took the name and said, I'm the Africanus, because I've conquered you and I've conquered your land. His brother conquered Asia and took the name Asia. Is Asia a European word? No. His brother called himself Asia because he conquered a certain portion of Asia. So history best inform us not to engage in foolish conversation. The people who call themselves Moors, if they want to use the ancient European, Moors is the English corruption of Morush, which is the Spanish corruption of Morish, which is the Roman corruption of Merosh, which is the Greek word for black. Okay? So let them go on back. They like to talk about word and what's that word, philology and all this other stuff. Follow the word back, and they know what the word means. People are playing game for the sake of positioning like on a chessboard, right? You won't find anybody living in North Africa calling themselves Moors. White people in America in the 1800s, when they started referring to the Moors, they weren't referring to black people, they were referring to Eastern European Turks who had taken over the empire in the 10th century. They were running North Africa when the American Marines first invaded it. Okay? When they named that bird over here a turkey, all right? You remember the bird is what? A black bird with a red turban. Hello? So we're going to call ourselves Turks, all right? They named the bird a turkey, because it's a black bird with a red turban. When the Americans got there, the people who was fighting in the Turkish army kicking their ass was the black folks who these other brothers are now calling Moors, who never called themselves Moors. That's what outsiders call them. They call themselves Gudamis or Afriye. Okay? The Afriye or the Gudamas, and they had a couple of other ethnic names, but Gudamas is the largest ethnic group, and FbA was the original ethnic group. So we just need to do some real serious study and not be afraid of truth. Truth may take away all of the shit you thought you once knew, you know? I mean, I thought Islam was an Arab thing, and I was, Salam Alaikum, I was trying to be an Arab. I changed my name to Amin, Shahid, and then I found out Muhammad's mama was black. His grandma was black, rather. And once your grandma black, your mama black. So I go like, they stole my shit. I'm not borrowing theirs, you know? And the reason they don't want any pictures of Muhammad, because they'd have to put a picture of a black man up. And the racist white Turks and Eastern Europeans and Greeks and Romans who we're calling Arabs are just what I just called them. Racist white Eastern European descendant of the Greeks and Romans who we're calling Arabs. Yes, they got some of our blood because they raped enough of our women to get that blood. But let's not get stuff like Bobby Humphrey like to say, is like, let's not get things mixed up. You know, let's not get things crossed. Let's deal with historical reality.